Hey, did you know that video games have something to do with the recent Nobel Prize in chemistry? I promise you they do, so stay with me and I will tell you something more.
The Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences has today decided to award the 2024 Nobel Prize in Chemistry with one half to David Baker, University of Washington, USA, for computational protein design, and the other half jointly to Demis Hassabis and John Jumper, Google DeepMind, United Kingdom, for protein structure prediction.
So Demis Hassabis and John Jumper won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry. They are respectively the co-founder and CEO of Google DeepMind and the Google DeepMind director. And they were awarded the Nobel Prize for their work on the creation of AlphaFold, which is an AI system to predict the protein structure. So as the Register recalls, this year's Nobel Prizes are shaping up to be a triumph for AI. So after awarding the Physics Prize to early AI pioneers, the Chemistry Prize has now gone to the creators of AI protein prediction platform AlphaFold and protein design tool Rosetta. The team trained AlphaFold 2 on the vast information in the databases of all known protein structures and amino acid sequences, and the new AI architecture started delivering good results. This is what the Nobel Committee said. And also, previously, it often took years to obtain a protein structure, if at all. Now it can be done in a few minutes. And the team also started to use the innovation behind the recent enormous breakthrough in AI, neural networks called transformers. So AlphaFold is this huge software developed at DeepMind that, using AI, can help humans predict the protein shapes, while Rosetta is something different. In fact, Rosetta, designed by University of Washington biochemistry professor David Baker, is able to make something new, to create new drugs. But let's go back to our Google DeepMind boss and what video games have to do with him winning the Nobel Prize in chemistry. Because I find the news on PC Gamer and the title is quite clear. Black and white AI programmer just won a Nobel Prize. So if you're a gamer or if you are familiar with the gaming industry, you know what black and white is. For the others, don't worry, I will tell you. If we jump on the Wikipedia page of Dr. Demis Hassabis, we found a quite interesting background. Hassabis was born to a Greek Cypriot father and a Singaporean mother and grew up in North London. A child prodigy in chess from the age of 4, Hassabis reached master standard at the age of 13 with an ELO rating of 2300 and captained many of the England junior chess teams. Between 1988 and 1919, Hassabis were educated at Queen Elizabeth School, but then he was subsequently homeschooled by his parents, during which time he bought his first computer, a ZX Spectrum 48K, funded from chess winnings, and taught himself how to program for books. Then, asked by Cambridge University to take a gap year due to his young age, remember he was 16 at the time, Hassabis began his computer games career at Bullfrog Production, first level designing on Syndicate, and then at 17 co-designing and lead programming on the 1994 game Theme Park with the game's designer Peter Molyneux. So if you are a gamer or you were a gamer in the 90s, you certainly remember Bullfrog, the creators of many unforgettable games like Theme Park, Theme Hospital, Dungeon Keeper, and many more. And Peter Molyneux was the genius behind this company. So Hassabis was not working on some random small video game, but on video games that sold millions and millions of copies. And with Theme Park in particular, he was the designer, the lead designer of a game that inspired the whole genre. A simulation sandbox game where you have to create a theme park and manage everything, and most importantly where you have a lot of customers all controlled by the AI, and all of them with unique desires, needs and feelings on what's happening around them. But the career of Hassabis in video games doesn't stop here, because after graduating from Cambridge, Hassabis worked at Lionhead Studios. Game designer Peter Molyneux, the leader of Bullfrog, had recently founded this new company after Bullfrog, and at Lionhead, Hassabis worked as lead AI programmer on the 2001 God game Black and White. And Black and White was an extremely ambitious game, where you were basically a god and you could control the destiny of a population. But the core gameplay mechanic here is the interaction between the player and the creature, a gigantic creature. That creature was able to execute the player's instructions, and its personality and behavior changed in reaction to what the player did to him. And Black and White was universally acclaimed at launch, especially for its artificial intelligence. So today, if you search for the most relevant examples of AI in video games, you will certainly find Black and White. And it turns out that the deep mind behind the Black and White creature's AI is Demis Hassabis, the current winner of the Nobel Prize in chemistry. So I can conclude with some advices from himself. Hassabis has previously paid credit to his early days, encouraging children not to only be interested in games, but in how they are created, and that this is what ultimately put him on the path of his AI passion. And what he said in 2020, I think that started sparking off in my mind ideas about how does the chess computer play chess, and learning about that. Many children start by playing games, like I did, and then getting into programming, and then using this incredible tool, the computer, to create things. So Demis Hassabis in 2010 co-founded DeepMind. They trained initially DeepMind on many video games from the 80s and the 90s. Then DeepMind was acquired by Google in 2014, and the rest is history. Thank you for watching this video. Now you know that playing video games can lead you to a Nobel Prize in chemistry, and you can use this as an excuse with your mom or your wife. Thank you again, and see you on the next one. Ciao!
So then when I was around 8 years old, I actually took some winnings that I won from an international chess tournament, and I bought my first computer, a ZX Spectrum 48K, and I taught myself how to program. And one of the first sort of big programs I can remember creating was actually a program to play chess. And I didn't play very well, but it was able to beat my little brother, which I was very pleased about when I was small. And you know, it worked. And this was the beginning of the path to me towards AI.